Hello everybody, it's Richard, and I've got a new ley line story to tell you. All my films are about ley lines. Recently, you might have seen some of my uploads. I am a whistleblower. I'm trying to spread the word about these energy paths and ley lines and energy centres in the earth. Now, this part of the story is related to something you've all heard about. You know, this is Ireland, and we've all heard of the Irish Fairies. Now, in this country, there are approximately 46,000 fairy forts, fairy rings, and these are basically stone circles. They use the word fortified with earth. So they've been in place for a long time, and what I've got to tell you about the connection between ley lines and the Irish fairies is that the fairy forts and the stone circles too, they fulfill a purpose of maintaining a certain type of energy on the earth. The Irish fairies, according to folklore, they were defeated in battle, and they had to go underground at this point. And you can take whatever meaning you want to take from the legend, but my understanding is that you're not going to believe this. You may or may not believe this, but my understanding is that when they say the fairies had to go underground, it meant that they no longer appeared to be among us. But from my experience, they are. I won't go into detail. I could scare some of the children. But the fairy forts, the stone network that anchors a particular energy, and the Irish round towers are mixed up in this as well, because they also anchor energy, and they're aligned, as are the fairy forts and the stone circles, to solar events and lunar events, and they're a star map on the Irish countryside. But getting back to what I was talking about, I believe that when the legend says the fairies had to go underground, it doesn't mean they physically went underground. I believe that they're still on the surface of the earth, but I could be wrong. Maybe I am underground. Maybe that would explain it. It could be that. But anyway, the stone circles, they anchor the energy to make it possible for the Irish fairies to maintain a presence on the earth. And as I say, it enables them to take a form basically the same as ours. I read somewhere that it used to be different, that this race that were defeated in battle, and at that point the network of stone went in, so they were defeated. But I've read that it used to be different, that the Irish fairies, and there are legends all over the world, in Japan, in China, in Australia, of this other race, and the story went that they used to walk among us, and personally I wouldn't have a problem with it, but you know, history will say that Richie O'Halloran, he was very opened up. So I'd be okay with that, personally. But no, it's an interesting set of circumstances, and I hope you are happy to hear this yarn from a rascal. Thanks a lot.